Hello, everyone. This is Desiree. We are at Project 3, and these are the supplies that we will be using today. You don't see much color going on. We're definitely going to pull in that beautiful embossing folder again. But one of the things that I want to show is you don't always have to have color. A monochrome card is absolutely gorgeous. And that's what we're going to make here. So I've taken the die cut poinsettia and we're going to do what we've been doing through our prior project on project 2 and 1, and we're going to run it through to get that beautiful detail. Again, tape it down, and if it should shift, we can just trim it just a little bit to get that edge off so that we have that clean looking edge. For this card, I've chosen white and silver to just be the two predominant colors when it comes to this project. And we are still on an A2 size card base. A2, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, I have to admit it is very difficult for me to work on an A2 card base. It's very small for me. That's just my opinion. It's a very small area. And I started out with A2 size cards. And I think though when I did my first 5x7, I was hooked. I just love the real estate. Let's get back to this. Okay, so I've chosen the Happy Holidays sentiment, and I used my clear sticky ink from Altenew, and I am going to use my silver embossing powder, and we are going to heat set that and use the coordinating die to die cut this out. And of course, I'll do that with some more white cardstock as well, just to give it some dimension. We're not going to add any ink to this sentiment. We are going to keep that white. But yes, I have found that it's not easy for me to work on an A2 size card. And don't get me wrong, nothing. If you are an A2 size card maker, that is great. Because what I do enjoy is whether you're making or using a 5x7 base or a 7x7 base, you can adapt anything that you are inspired by to the size of card that you enjoy making. Even when I do slimline, I can't do the smaller slimline. It's got to be the 4x9. I just like the real estate. And you'll see a lot of times with our cards, like our first project, I didn't cut the poinsettia. So the poinsettia is sticking off the edge of the A2 card. Now, I did trim down for the second project. And I'll have the prior video linked towards the end if you want to check those out. But yeah, it's really tough for me. Again, I just like that real estate. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to take my white panel, which is cut to 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm using some double-sided tape because I'm putting this onto a piece of mirror cardstock, and I'm going to use some glue as well. The double-sided tape helps it to adhere immediately. So that it won't slide around. I don't cut the centers out of my specialty cardstock because I don't want the card to dip down. I just feel it will. So again, we all create differently, personal preference. I'm going to layer up my die cuts for the sentiment and get those set. And I'm going to place that sentiment in the middle up on the top of the card. And I love these sentiments. This kit was a lot of fun. Because I love Gina K's sentiments, the way they bounce, the two different fonts that are with it. They're a nice size, so they work well for both a standard A2 and a larger size card. I'm taking my Versamark clear ink pen and putting that into the center of the poinsettia, and we're going to heat set that. So that's going to give us a little bit of silver onto our embossed poinsettia. I'm using some double-sided foam squares. I'm going to prop up this piece right below the sentiment, and then we're going to add some white greenery. I know, white greenery kind of knocks itself out, doesn't it? But I did die cut the pine leaves, and we're going to have that sticking from the card as well. And you can see the poinsettia is coming off the base because we have the white cardstock, and then I have a panel of brushed silver mirror cardstock, and then I have a black matte for my panels. We're going to get our sentiment in place now. And then we're going to get this glued onto our standard A2 size card base. And that is it. It's a beautiful card. So again, look at your stash. If you've got that big floral, or if you were able to get this kit, go monochrome. It looks just as beautiful, and you will see every bit of detail. So I do hope you enjoyed Project 3. I hope you'll stay tuned for Project number 4, where I will still be using A2 size card base. Yes, I'm pretty impressed. I'd love for you to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and make sure you ring the bell so that you know when the next video on paper is live and ready for you to watch. Enjoy the process. Enjoy your art. Have fun creating your cards, your journals, whatever it is you create with paper. Just enjoy the process. And always remember, be creative in everything that you do every day. Continue to stay safe and healthy. And I will talk to you in the next video. And until then, take care.